What's up, Married at First Sight Nation? What do you guys think of the show so far? I said I wasn't going to make my prediction video for a while. I kind of wanted things to settle in. And yeah, I've been reading and hearing some things online, but it lined up with what I was going to say anyway. So, this is my prediction video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Oh yeah, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But anyway, my first couple I want to deal with is the one that everybody's talking about. I guess they're the Chris and Paige of this season, but not so dramatic and not so, not cruel like that. Is Merla and Gil. Now, when I first saw Merla, I thought, wow, she seems like a really cool chick. Sounds like she just wants a husband at this point, and the more she talked, she started to sound materialistic. And I remember she said something about, at the wedding, something about red bottom shoes or something, and Gil's friend was in the audience, and he shook his head like, oh no, here we go. I guess he knew that Gil is kind of frugal and doesn't like to be a big spender. And he's thinking, this is kind of opposite. He probably shops at the 99-cent store and she's shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue or something to that effect. So I just don't think, as nice as he is and they're a great looking couple, I think they can work out, but I don't know if they are. So she has to learn to be flexible. She can't just try to fit somebody into her world now. It's like, okay, I'm not going to change anything. I just want a husband to add to my life, but I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. I don't like that word, but in a marriage, you have to. So I don't see them making it. Gil seems cool and even tempered, but if he can deal with her personality, they'll make it. But I don't see her being able to bend. She just seems like she's set in her ways. And sometimes when you watch Married at First Sight, you kind of see why people are single now. So what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to make it? You guys probably saw the videos online, so you might know some things, but I don't know if they're accurate. So just tell me what you think rather than what you've heard or read. And the second couple I'd like to deal with is Brett and Ryan. I always thought that's an interesting name. Never heard of a female named Brett. That's interesting. I always thought it was odd for a man to be named Leslie too. But Brett and Ryan. Now, she seems to be kind of outspoken. And at first I didn't think this couple was going to make it. But the more I watched them, he said she's not really the type of woman he looks for, but he likes her now. He even told her when she came to bed and she didn't have makeup on, he said, hey, I like that look. Like, you don't need makeup. So I think if they can just, deal with each other's personalities, and they both seem flexible, like they're tired of being lonely and stuff like that. I think Ryan is tired of the dating scene. So if he can just, people have to learn how to bend and they have to learn how to adapt to their mate. If you don't adapt, then, it's going to be like just two magnets trying to connect and you flip it over and how magnets get when they don't want to connect. So Brett and Ryan, he seems kind of mellow. Like I said, she's outspoken. I think if they don't make it, I think it'll probably be because of her outspokenness. Newsflash, men don't really want a woman that's outspoken. We just want someone to have our backs and, stuff like that. We're pretty simple. So when you start getting outspoken, you might lose us. So I know they'll clash during this season, and that's before I even saw the preview of what's going to happen this season. I know they're going to clash, but I think they're going to pull through. So I think they'll make it. And like I said, if they don't, I think it'll be Brett's fault. And back to Merla and Gil, if they don't make it, I totally see it as Merla's fault. And now let's see, on to Michaela and Zach. Now, I thought this couple was going to make it because they just seem to really like each other. She was really attracted to him, and he was really attracted to her. I mean, this dude kept breaking down, crying, and stuff like that. He seems like a real nice guy. Plays the piano. Playing the piano won't make a marriage work. But I just observed that maybe he can serenade her after they have a fight. But it looks like she goes ham on one of the shows. Like, she's sitting there slamming the door, telling the cameraman, "Get out!" So, and then I think he ends up leaving, and she's telling somebody, "Hey, stop him from leaving." The other guy on the show's like, "What you want me to do? Like, lay into the car? Like, how am I supposed to stop him from leaving?" But I think she's a little more aggressive than I first thought she was. I thought she was more mellow before, but I think because they're so, I hate to use the word desperate, but I'll say eager to get married, I think they'll work through it all. Let me know what you guys think about all this, because I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it. I think she's just real passionate, and she might be afraid of losing this guy because she seems like she really likes him. So sometimes when people really like somebody, they sabotage the relationship, afraid, oh, they're going to leave me, so let me do something crazy and make them and leave before they leave me. Big Ed from 90 Day The Single Life. Oh, by the way, I thought they were having a new season. Come to find out, it's the one that was on the app. They're just bringing it to the TV. Because I'm watching it last night. I'm like, what? Huh? I'm like, this. I was like, oh man, I was waiting for this. I already saw that. Anyway, back to Married at First Sight. Yeah. These couples are a trip, I just find it odd too when people describe the partner they want and then they give them somebody different. Like I said, I think Brett and Ryan will make it, but Ryan clearly stated that she wasn't his type, but he likes her now that he sees her. And Merla said she wanted a guy with hair, facial hair, and this guy's bald with no facial hair. So, I mean, and I don't know if he can grow hair or not, but if he shaved it, probably not. Probably grow a beard though. So, yeah, I think Michaela and Zach will make it. I'm going to say they're going to make it. So far, I just have Merla and Gil not making it. Let's move on to Rachel and Jose. Now, Jose seems pretty set in his ways, seems pretty egotistical, but it's kind of an oxymoron because sometimes when I've known people like this that come across as egotistical, can be some of the most insecure people I've ever seen. When you actually talk to them, they're trying to come across like they're so confident, but they're really trying to mask their insecurities. And that's the kind of feeling I get with Jose, because she was telling him Rachel was telling him that he's exactly what she was looking for or something. And he just started looking at her all of a sudden like she said something wrong. And I think he might have a short man's complex because she looks like she's probably a little taller. I'm sure she's in heels though. It's her wedding day. But I don't know about this couple right here. I actually don't think they're going to make it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope all these couples make it. I think his insecurities are going to come out, and I think she's just going to get tired of dealing with it after a while. It gets old when you feel like you got to keep complimenting somebody just to keep them there with you. Like, oh, I don't want to offend them. You got to keep walking on eggshells just so you make their self-esteem high. And that's what it seems like she has to do for Jose. Yeah, I don't think they're going to make it at all. They're happy right now, but it's like a boxing match when a guy comes out full steam in the first round, and then by the third round, he's exhausted and gets knocked out. That's kind of how I see this. They started off, fireworks, and then I think it's going to fizzle out pretty fast. So I don't think they're going to make it. So that's 2 couples so far out of the 5 that I don't think are going to make it. Moving on to Bao and Johnny. Now, when they first saw each other at the wedding, she's like, oh, I know him. It's Johnny. And the music goes like, wah, wah, wah. And then he said he knew her, but then later she said she always, I guess had a crush on him. So it sounded like she was disappointed, but I guess not. And excuse me. I think they're going to make it, but I see some problems coming ahead because, excuse me, he's pretty emotional, and I think he's more emotional than her. And he likes affection, and he likes to be touched, and that's not her thing. And I personally would have a problem with that. I mean, you don't get married to feel like you're still single, so I'm sure they'll work on it, but nobody wants to feel like they have to talk you into being affectionate. I mean, you want to feel like they want to hug you on their own. You don't want to feel like, oh, I had to bribe them to hug me or something. I think they're going to make it, though, because she said she always had a crush on him. They look good together. And I think they'll pull through. I really do. Because they have a history before the show. So that kind of helps. They already know, a little bit about each other, I guess. So I think they're going to make it. So Merla, Gil, nah, I don't think so. Brett and Ryan, think so. Michaela and Zach, I think they'll work through all their drama. They may have to have lots of talks with Pastor Cal and the crew, but I think they'll make it through all the drama. One thing you have to do in these relationships, especially nowadays, is be able to forgive. You might not be able to forget. We don't really have the unless you get hit in the head and get amnesia, but you have to forgive. Everybody makes mistakes at times, so forgive. And if you leave this person to get with the next one, guess what? You're gonna have to forgive them too. So you might as well stick with the person you were with. So I think Michaela and Zach will make it. Rachel and Jose, nah, I think dude has some issues. I think she's more even-tempered. I think she's more ready for a relationship than he is. He seems pretty stuck in his ways. And like I said, sometimes when people act cocky and arrogant, that's to cover up their insecurities. So I don't think dude is, I don't think he's ready, to be honest. So thumbs down to Rachel and Jose, unfortunately. I hope they make it. I hope I'm wrong about the couples that I say aren't going to make it. And Bao and Johnny, thumbs up. I think they're going to make it. I think they look good together. I think all the couples look good together. They, looks-wise, they all look good together. It's just people are self-centered nowadays and personalities clash. People are all into me, and they're not ready to flip that M upside down and make it a W and make it we. You got to flip the M over. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. All my Married at First Sight people out there, make sure you hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Be fearless and work things out with your partner. Partner. That's how Tupac said it in Juice. Remember that? Partner. Be fearless. Yay, yay.